What's going on, guys? We are back. With some more MLB The Show 26 franchise mode with your Colorado Rockies. In this episode, we'll be starting up the Year 2 regular season. We got Casey Mize going against Logan Webb.
Opening. Now for Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver. All right, first pitch coming up. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit.
And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Try to get him on the splitter.
The 1-2. Out to short. Tovar. Now the
Tovar makes the play one way.
Got him. Nice play. Devers now.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
This one in the air, center field. McCarthy gets under it.
McCarthy's going to get there to make the catch.
Takes it in for the out. Willie Adames stands in. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. Looks like he wants the signs again. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground
That's a
ball.
base hit.
It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here is Matt Chapman.
Nope.
strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. That one to first. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball two. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see it.
Fouls away.
And it remains 2-2.
They keep pitching it out.
That one missed. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. One down. Mickey Moniak will hit next. That one misses. Ball 3.
Three-two.
Payoff pitch.
Got him swinging.
Struck him out. 2 gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Missing inside. 3-1.
He did not hit well last year, Hunter Goodman. But the Rockies brought in all new management.
Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Struck him out looking. Second inning set to go. Here's Elliot Ramos. On the ground,
Julian makes the play. One
out in the second. And up next for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Might have been one I dove over the top of.
And now Bader up to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball left side. Moncada toss to second.
1-2 double play.
What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here is Moncada. Here's a 1-1.
Anytime teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house, they're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's fouled off.
It's fouled away.
Tovar on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a bouncer. Takes it to the bag. That's one.
Double play. Wow, what a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Right through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score.
That's a base hit. That's our first hit of the season.
And that extends the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-1. That one.
That's another base hit up the middle.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Ball to strike. Swings through that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Yeah. And that's ripped. That's gonna get down. 1 run will score. Here comes the second runner. Mountcastle crosses the plate.
A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here is Jake McCarthy. Check swing, no appeal. And a count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
McCarthy works a walk.
First and second, 2 outs. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Misses the sweeper. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
And that's hit hard. And that's going to get down. 1 run will score. Here comes McCarthy.
2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And the new free agent acquisition rated instant impact.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the.
And that's ripped.
And this one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 5-0.
It was 5-0 Colorado.
Well, does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring.
And we got to Logan Webb.
Ready to make his season debut. Digging in, Hunter Goodman. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Man on second, 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. Hard grounder into the
And that's through.
Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here on opening day. And that's way high. And now 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Booth.
So 2 down. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit.
And that's hit hard. That's gonna get down.
Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Tovar around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 8-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now a chance for Edouard Julien. Man at second. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Down swinging.
For the K. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Down swing.
Struck him out and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And there's the ball. Taps softly to the right side. Handles, throws to first. First 2
Might
batters
got there, 2
retired
down.
here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. That one misses. And a full count now.
Yeah, we've been low for like the entire at bat.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. That's back-to-back singles for him. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Swings through that. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got it. Out number 3.
He struck him out.
Back here.
Yeah, we're up so much. Yeah, I'm just. Mountcastle gets his first home run. Goodman gets his first home run of the season.
Ball 4, take the base.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 34,
Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 7th. Bryce Eldridge now at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
On a line out towards center, and that's a base hit, and that's a one-out single. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Goes
Got him with a curveball.
For the strikeout. That pays his third of the game. So back to the top of the order. And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Slapped foul.
Got him with the cutter.
So the Giants lead one. Taking a look.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
First base.
Number 44. Jimmy Curtis. Now pitching for the Rockies.
Back here at Coors Field. All set to start the ninth in this one. Bryce Eldridge digs in now.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right.
Damn.
Forget it. Way back there and gone. And they cut into the deficit. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other.
Got him looking.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Down and in, moves his feet. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that turns the lineup over. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. So they're down to their final out. Next will be the Giants. This one swung on and hit well.
Hit hard.
Back there. And a foul ball.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny school.
Endeavors drives one out.
Center, way back there, and forget it. It's out of here.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's
Got him, and that's the ball game.
And the Rockies get an opening day victory. Today's the day we Yeah, so that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one, and I'm out. Bye.